Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new Big Cherry Retro React here on
the ankle.
Hey Ember.
I hate you like I'm young.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck. Fuck me! And that's when I noticed the cold breeze. The ankle's a little mean. The ankle, the elbow, the fucking little tiny stick that he probably has is gonna post it. I'm just so fucking done.
So, good day, you guys. Hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. You're gonna have a good week. So, I owe y'all an explanation. Without going too into detail, y'all know that my grandmother had a little itty bitty wreck. And she was in the hospital, went to just a nursing facility for a little bit. She's back at home. However, the other night, minor fall, she is okay. My mom had to get to her, and so just felt obligated to go back to the house, take care of things for my mom, visit, make sure everything's okay. You guys know the deal. So everything is good as of right now. I do appreciate your guys' kind wishes, and I know that, like, it's probably so annoying, the constant posts and everything. Seems like every week. It has been every week for the past, like, month or so. Things are just, a little hectic right now. But I do feel obligated to at least tell you guys so that, it's more for, like, the people that watch each video as they come out, that, like, there just aren't any coming, so I don't want people to think that, like, something's wrong necessarily, or, like, it reassures me to reassure you guys. So that's why, I just always make it known. I know it's annoying, but I would rather, have all bases covered, I guess. But yeah, I know. Been a little crazy. Promise we'll get onto some sort regular schedule again, my gosh. But I really do appreciate you guys. Your support, your kind wishes, everything. It means the world to me. Absolutely does. And yeah, that's why I just feel the need to, like, be as transparent and vocal with y'all as possible. But with that, cut that out of the way. Again, I am sorry, you guys. For today's video, diving back into content, getting closer to 100K, love to see it. And yeah, we're just continuing on, you know the deal. We're almost getting towards the end, but there's another 4-hour compilation after that, so gonna be in 2019 for a while. But yeah, thank you so much, you guys. I hope everyone had a beautiful weekend once again. Taking care of yourselves, your loved ones, your fur babies. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe, so much. And with that, I don't want to waste any more time. Let's dive right on into this, guys. Shall we?
So today's actually
Amber.
real day. I know my content is kind of old, but I just want to let people know.
Wait, Memorial Day? That's not in June.
This is helping me dramatically because I have days where I don't want to do anything, where I don't even want to breathe, and I'm not exaggerating.
And you don't think you should go to therapy? Okay. I mean, at least she was a little more honest about it at this point. Nowadays, she doesn't tell us. I have a feeling that a lot of the vlogs we were seeing, when she was vlogging in the most recent times, they were really, really pre-recorded.
And I know it's a lot because depression, anxiety, being super morbidly obese. I lose motivation and energy, and
yes, I'll agree with you there. Things are physically going to be harder, but I'm going to argue again, Amber, it's more so your depression, which I ain't shaming you for, but you should see someone about.
sometimes I just can't even function correctly. So this has been helping me more than I can even come to terms with, because there
Can't even function correctly? Like wiping?
days where I'll film like 5 videos in one day, and it feels so good to be like inspired and able to do that and get content out for you guys. But then there are days where I literally can't even pick up my phone because I'm just
Huh? She means her recording phone. You know she stays glued to it.
depressed or anxiety, like several different reasons. And it's like, this is what is working for me. You guys might not believe this, but 99% of the people you watch pre-film their videos. And I feel like
Okay, but it's either like you tell people or you don't say anything. And I would also argue that a lot of the other content creators whose videos are filmed at a very different time than when they're posted are putting a lot more work into it than you are, Amber. Okay? So, if someone films a video and then it takes them like 2 months to edit everything about it, then they're doing a lot of work.
works for you, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to do this all the time and I never would really say, hi, this is pre filmed. So no one really had an issue with it. But now that I'm kind of like being honest about the situation, because I'm trying to stick to a schedule and all sorts
Schedule.
of things, like some people are getting angry about it. And it's like, I can't see why.
Angry? Annoyed? Maybe. But like, I don't know. I feel like she was really concerned with making everybody happy. And that's just never gonna happen. It's not. So, like, I hate to say this to Amber because, she's gonna run with it, but, like, just do you. Just do you. And the people that align with that will come, and the people that don't will see themselves out. That's fine. But I don't know, it's weird.
Because I'm also a viewer. I also watch channels who upload things from months and months ago, but I still enjoy the content because they made it for us, the viewers. So it's
You're not making it for the viewers, though, Amber. You're making it for the money. And I think there's a big, big difference in creators that make content for money and creators that make content for their actual viewers. There's a difference, a big one, actually.
I'm in both shoes. Like I pre-film and I also watch pre-film videos. I know a lot of people like are getting mad about it, and I guess I can't see why. Because
Okay, then we don't really need to sit here and have a conversation, do we? If you're just going to negate whatever they're saying, then, like, what's the point in even talking about it? Just move on.
also a viewer, but my viewers are getting mad at me while they're not getting mad at other people, and it's just like,
Are you following each account over to other platforms and seeing what they're talking about on there? See who they're watching and whatnot? You sound delusional when you say that, Amber. The people that comment shit on mine don't comment it on others. You sound crazy. How the hell do you know that? The fuck?
I don't understand.
I'm sure
I'm
you don't.
creating content and I'm finally loving YouTube again because I'm not feeling like this huge burden and pressure. When I start feeling stressed out and like freaking out about uploading, I go weeks without uploading. And
If you make me feel obligated in any type of way, I need to take a month off. Could you imagine saying that to, like, an actual boss? What the fuck?
I know a lot of people don't like that. So by doing this, I'm making it to where I can upload for you guys and have content for you guys. And I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it and I'm having a great time doing it. So to the people who do appreciate it and appreciate me and have been doing, like, thank you so much.
Oh god. A barbecue day? Work back. See, at least Twinkie had other dogs to play with at this point. Heart breaks for the little twonk. Heart breaks for all her pets, be so for real. Damn. Sorry. Is that the Dollar General? I'm talking about the building back here, guys. Okay, not this one. Sorry. Oh, of course, back inside. Alright.
Hey guys, okay.
Ooh, hey Amber. Cucumber boat day. Yo, this is iconic.
Babe, you don't mind being in a video, do you? No. Okay. So this is kind of like.
You said hey, like obviously you're filming. So I'm sure Beck knows. I don't know. Amber's definitely the type of person that, like, she'll just talk to talk. And I just.
Experiment that we're going to do together. So there is no skin on these cucumbers, okay? Because
We see that.
for me, the skin makes the cucumber taste gross.
Listen, I hear you, but that's also some good fiber.
So,
Well, she'll get the seeds.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it, obviously.
I have never seen it take someone so long to cut a cucumber.
It's just going to look like that.
They are notoriously soft.
We're going to leave that one there for now. I love how this one's like huge and this one's small. I'm sorry for the commotion. The commotion.
Well, you could sit somewhere other than right in the kitchen.
Okay, so
actually, I think it would be less of an inconvenience, Amber, if you weren't sitting in the middle of the kitchen.
next step is cream cheese. I don't know how this is going to taste, y'all. Just bear with me. So, this cream cheese was never opened before, so I'm just gonna. I have a thing where I have to stir stuff. So.
You're so crazy, Amber. I have literally never heard of another human being out there stirring their cream cheese first. Fucking weirdo.
Okay. Oh, and here's a random tidbit about what's going on. Where we live, we're not allowed to drink the water.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a random tidbit for you guys. I just don't understand. This is why I don't like living in Kentucky. I never heard of that before. Yes.
Listen, a valid reason, but what? What?
Water advisory. Yeah, it's weird. Okay. So.
Amber, it's not weird. It's poor politics, honestly.
We're going to take cream cheese and put it on the cucumber.
Like Amber was going to be drinking the water anyways.
I don't know how this is going to pan out, y'all. It kind of looks weird, but, you know. And no one else uses this cream cheese, by the way. So don't feel like, oh my god.
I'm sure no one is allowed to touch anything that Amber got. I'm
double
sure.
dipping. Nah. Okay. We're going to put it on like.
I think if anything, you should more so worry about introducing different bacteria into it, but that's nitpicking.
So I'm just gonna do it to this one for now. But that's not the end of it. We're going to put bacon.
Now, she could have crumbled the bacon, would have made it a bit easier.
You guys are probably like, what? Okay, so the thing was, I wasn't gonna.
I guess she did a bit. I thought she put the strips right down on it.
Bacon. I was actually gonna put chicken lunch meat but my chicken lunch meat was bad. That's okay. All right, so one more step.
Do we think it actually was? I don't know. I hate how everything feels like we have to question it now. My God.
Had everything but the bagel seasoning. So I feel like for people who don't eat bread or whatever, if you want a sandwich, try it like this. That's why I randomly came up with this.
I don't know about sandwich, but
I'm sure people have done it before, but all right, let's try it.
Listen, it's just an absurd thing to watch, but I ain't technically mad at the meal, you know, if we're looking at it health-wise. But she's going to make a mockery of herself regardless.
I'm really nervous because this is so random. It's like a little cute
eye roll.
Her boat.
I thought we were going to get up.
It tastes like
cucumber. Ew.
Ooh. Hold on.
Amber, there's no way that this is going to be some culinary revolution, okay? It's going to taste like a cucumber with cream cheese, bacon, and bagel seasoning on it. You can't tell me it's going to taste like a fucking ribeye steak.
What ties it all together is the bacon.
Oh, I'm sure. What would be the point of eating it then? I'm actually shocked. How? Because it's a vegetable.
This is really good. Ooh. I probably couldn't eat all of this though.
Wait, why are we sitting here watching it? What the fuck is wrong with me? What is wrong with me?
I'm gonna do a little bit of walking.
Oh Lord, we're really getting fed today. Pun intended. Not the jungle music. It's more like pirates. Oh, girl, you don't be playing with the dog. Ooh. God. Hey, how she just drags them by their front legs. What the fuck? No wonder Twinkie can't walk. So Twinkie used to hang around her. Doesn't seem to want anything to do with her anymore, huh? Imagine being a neighbor and only getting a sighting of her every few months and just gets bigger and bigger. Sorry. But you could probably also hear the yelling happening in that house by this point and around the yard, so yeah, you probably knew she was a bit of a monster. The fact that you had Amber and Tammy Slayton raging it out in the same state. God damn. Oh no, it's just getting closer. Run!
What are three things?
I'm such an asshole. No, I did feel dread though.
That would instantly cheer you up.
40-piece McNugget? Sorry.
Right now.
Mm-hmm.
So the orange chicken from the cheesecake.
Fuck. Well, why didn't I think of that?
Factory.
Bruh.
Not even lying. Like, that sounds so good. Whatever. Losing weight, obviously.
This is ridiculous, actually. What the fuck?
That makes me happy when I step on the scale.
Look at how depressed Beck is. Didn't even laugh. Was just like, God, dude. I do feel like Beck genuinely cared about her. I mean, you would have to do the things that Beck did for her. You genuinely would have to love someone for that.
Oh, I'm down some weight.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an instant, like,
That's a good feeling.
woo-woo. My last
Yeah, it's very telling. If you could have anything you wanted right now, what would it be? First thing was not to be down some weight.
thing would probably be, like, new Miley Cyrus music.
You just got new Miley Cyrus music.
I need more. Pick a card, any card. You know?
But she said that Beck needed to get their priorities in straight. Or in check straight, whatever. Weight loss falls between Cheesecake Factory, Orange Chicken, and Miley Cyrus music. Gotcha.
Ooh, the toppy. What does that mean?
You ready?
I think.
What do you want to accomplish before the year ends? What's stopping you?
Ooh.
Loaded question.
That's a good question.
She said boom. There's a few things.
Said boom. That was funny.
I want to accomplish. I don't know if I should say that one, so I'm gonna skip that. Definitely like a weight loss situation. I really want to lose weight.
Wait, is this when she started working towards the first weight loss troll? That's all they ever were.
I want to be out of the 500s before the year's over, and I just feel like it's not going to happen because that's just me like being realistic.
Well, you could. You so easily could, but
me is probably just like I fear change, and that's something that I recently found out about myself is just I'm afraid of change. Hey guys.
But she's so introspective. You just figured that out?
So
also, I feel like don't beat yourself up about that too hard. I feel like as humans, a lot of us are low-key afraid of change. Like, we can take in certain forms, but then in others, it's like, I'd rather, let's pump the brakes a little bit. I think that's normal.
A little crazy. I'm back from my appointment, and I kind of just wanted to sit down, talk about it a bit. I don't want to go into like great detail because
that's where we're heading. Sorry.
It was hard enough. But I do want to say, after my appointment, Becky and I went on a little date.
Oh, I had to go out to eat? That's what that means. That's what that means. A little date just means Amber picked where they went to go eat. Which is always what happens. And I'm sure it was somewhere Beck didn't like.
Do that much. I'm gonna be honest. Our date nights consist usually just watching movies in our bedroom or playing like a card game or something.
So like every other day? God. Fuck, dude. Imagine living the same day every single day for 4+ years. Oh! Oh my God.
We went on a the date.
Oh, good God. Amber. The hair. I looked awfully close to two chairs. Okay. It just seems like something you could have easily made at home. Where's the seasoning? Oh, I'm so scared.
So as you
The stalking like predator prey music.
we went to Ruby Tuesday and it was a lot of fun.
Ugh. No wonder the food looked nasty. I am a die-hard Ruby Tuesday hater.
At a low-calorie meal, although the appetizer was a little hefty, but that's Becky's favorite appetizer. So I was like,
What was the appetizer?
we're not talking about my weight in this video. We're not. I had a good time with my girlfriend.
Okay, we can do that without food.
I needed to just take a load off after the appointment because I kind of just...
You emotionally ate. That's what that was.
So as for the appointment, I think I'm a little numb with what went down in the appointment. I don't think I've ever been asked
Is she saying appointment correctly? It sounds weird, right? Or am I bugging?
so many questions in my life about my past and just how I'm feeling and like things I went through, and like it was like crazy, and it was such an overflow.
Would that be true though? If she said that she did so much therapy and whatnot when she was a kid, and I do believe her. I think like she probably had to, but
The girl was so kind and patient and gentle, which...
Well, she has to be at least a legal adult to do the job and have a proper education on it. So, the woman, the doctor,
a lot easier for me, but I did end up crying. I figured I was going to, especially talking about my past and like talking about current situations within like my mental state and stuff. I talked about things that I just don't even talk about ever, honestly. It's things that I don't share on YouTube, that I don't really talk about, with people in my life. It's just, it was a good time to just...
I'm side-eyeing a bit because she'd be complaining about everything.
Let it all out. Let this person know everything they need to know, because that is why I went there. It was time to figure out what is really wrong with me, because there are people in the comments who are like, you're this, you're that, you're not this, you're not that.
Are you going to therapy for the people in the comments or for you and the people in your actual life, Amber? Get a grip.
Throwing that around. You keep saying you're this. Stop self-diagnosing. You're not that. Like, it's just so...
Well, very that.
And it's just like, I live with myself 24/7.
Yeah, but you're not educated, like, at all. So you definitely shouldn't be diagnosing yourself.
I know how I feel, and I know the things that I have to go through because I'm trapped in my own body. And it's like, I have family members who have certain mental things, and it's like, I'm starting to act like them. Why? And it's just like a bunch. It's a bunch of stuff. So without going into...
I'm side-eyeing her hardcore, dude.
detail, I'm just going to let you know what the heck went down regarding like diagnosing, because that has just been a big hot topic.
Hold on. This was her first time and we're already going into a diagnosis? I don't know if I should believe her or and be really skeptical of this doctor, or like, what the fuck?
And my channel, because people like to diagnose me, people like to undiagnose me, people just like to throw things around, and then the minute I do it to myself, people get like mad about it. It's like a
So stupid. Oh my god, Amber.
I have finally went and saw someone. So the first thing is I have really bad memory loss from traumatic events that happened in my childhood. I figured that was the case because I don't remember a lot of things that happened in my childhood.
This has to be the doctor that just diagnosed everyone in the house as bipolar, yeah?
Or even in my teenagehood. Is teenagehood like a word? I just don't remember a lot. And she said it's memory loss due to traumatic events, which makes a lot of sense. Obviously, I was diagnosed with depression. That is a given. I mean, I've known since I was 9 years old. That is when I was first diagnosed with depression. That hasn't changed, although I will say it's gotten worse. I was diagnosed with anxiety/panic disorder. Obviously, I struggle with so much anxiety. I have panic attacks. I described to her what my panic attacks look like, and it was hard to talk about. I, for one, felt like I was gonna have one just talking about it.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Just with everything we know now, how she never spoke of these things or ever said that she experienced them until she's with certain partners. With the panic attacks and whatnot, it was with Destiny. So I don't know.
I really don't want to trigger anyone in this video, so I'm not gonna go into detail.
What? Okay, proof that she clearly doesn't know what a trigger is.
That wasn't obvious. I knew that as well. Anxiety has a bunch of small little.
I just think she didn't go see anyone, and now we're, making stuff up essentially.
Things that go along with it, and it's just a lot, and I feel like it dampens a lot of my everyday life. So this next one, well, these next two for me are ones that it's just they kind of hit me harder because I knew the other ones were obvious. I was diagnosed with obsessive compulsive personality disorder, and I've always known that I had obsessive tendencies within the way I do things in my life. I have talked about this before in a very long time.
What does she do obsessively like that? I guess when it comes to her personal belongings, yeah, choosy, I could see kind of wrapped into that a little bit, but maybe she's talking about the skin picking.
YouTube video. I don't like going into detail with this stuff because I am embarrassed. That's just the way I am, and it's just
But it would also breed. Yeah, that's such a weird word. It would also create more trust and transparency with your audience if they knew what you actually struggled with. Because to be honest, Amber, I think part of why people are annoyed by you is because we know shit ain't that good. And it's why front about it, you know? I don't see the point. I understand there are plenty of other people that put up a front, put up an image and whatnot to hide insecurities, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, do those people really build a close relationship with everyone around them if they're just constantly hiding?
I have a name to what I've been experiencing is a little cray-cray for me, and I feel like I'm a little numb to it. The next one for me is I am bipolar. I have known.
No, she seemed to get a kick out of that. She was hiding a smirk
For a very long time without actually being diagnosed that I am bipolar.
Oh, really? Really? So what happened to this diagnosis nowadays then, Amber, huh? Huh? I mean, if you've known for so long that you were bipolar, you just knew, then I mean, what, you couldn't tell that you had BPD then? Or, like, you see what I'm saying? Is it bipolar? Is it BPD? Is it this, that, the other? She has 10 different freaking diagnoses.
For someone to finally tell me that I am bipolar and I'm going to be put on a mood stabilizer. She told me that
She definitely needs that.
my antidepressants, especially Wellbutrin, the reason why they haven't worked for me, because you guys know I've done Prozac, Wellbutrin, I've done Lexapro, is because I am bipolar. She said that a mood stabilizer is going to first help with my depression, and
isn't she on Lexapro now?
She hires my dosage. It's going to finally then help with the fact that I'm bipolar.
Oh my god, Amber. Really? Ugh. When she does this, the face, no, she's trying to push it out.
I look at certain aspects of my life, and I'm just like, that is why I react the way I do, why I go several days without leaving my room, and then all of a sudden I'm like, yes, let's do everything under the sun. Let's film 16 videos in one day.
But let's not take a shower? Okay.
Crazy. It's just everything. Like, it's just everything adds up and it just makes sense, and it just sucks because it's just like so much. It's just so much at once to be told. Like, and I'm just like, I'm a wreck. In the room today, like when I was talking to her, I was just like, I was cracking jokes and all this stuff, and that's just the way that I handle awkward situations, and it's a lot, and I'm nervous to go on a mood stabilizer. Never been on one ever. I'm going to start taking it tomorrow, and
I don't know. I guess I'm confused by the timeline that she's spinning here of like her use of mental health medicine, not using it, what she feels versus like what she knows. I don't know. There's just such a disconnect here. It's making me really question if it just even happened. I don't know. Maybe I'm just girl world jaded.
another appointment with this lady 3 weeks from now. I feel relieved that I now have, answers to my questions, but I also feel sad because it's like, I saw my mom have bipolar disorder, and it's like, I have seen myself kind of act in ways that she used to act when I was
Violent, you mean? Because her mom has come a long way. I'm not going to deny that, but she was a rough one.
little girl. And just the fact that, like, I have obsessive compulsive personality disorder, and it's just like,
See how quickly she latches on? It's like, I got this. I have it. And it's mine.
I'm gonna be honest, I was hoping I was gonna go into that thing and she was gonna be like, you're totally fine. You just.
Bruh. Again, a disconnect between you saying you know that you have these things and there's something wrong with you. That's why you're there. But you were really expecting her to just say, oh, no, you're totally fine. Normal. Nothing's wrong with you. What? What? How does that make any sense? Fuck.
Depression, that's all it is. I was like crossing my fingers and hoping that's all it was going to be, because there have been people.
Now she knows what a monster she is, okay? Well, she doesn't, because she sees it as validated and perfectly okay. But how is it just depression when you're literally screaming and throwing things at people? That ain't depression, girl. That's a personality disorder.
Who have left comments and who have sent me private messages who are just like, I have bipolar disorder and I can't believe that you compare yourself to me. You have hurt my feelings. I'm unsubscribing from you. Like, that hurts.
Every damn thing is just always reflected back onto the audience, dude. That's so tiring. Even if it doesn't apply to you, it's just like having to constantly fucking hear it.
And it's just like,
You almost know that like you're bound to upset her at that point, right? It's like, it almost kind of reaffirms that even her audience has to walk on eggshells around her.
going through so much, like behind closed doors, and having to deal with all of this just craziness without any medication at all, without any diagnosis at all. And yes, that is my fault because I didn't go see someone when I should have. But it's just, it breaks my heart that people weren't taking me seriously.
You didn't take yourself seriously, so why should anyone else? Be so for real.
Just because I wasn't diagnosed yet. I knew in my heart.
Amber, you weren't taking it seriously by diagnosing yourself, okay? And what that does is it does chip at the validity of other people's diagnoses. If anyone can just diagnose themselves with anything, then what the hell are we doing?
I was crossing my fingers for just, depression or something, even though.
What a weird thing to say.
Depression hurts just as much. It's just, I was crossing my fingers that I was going to just come out of it with a clean slate type thing. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly.
Yeah, duh, clearly not in the right headspace.
This just answers a lot of questions, honestly, because there's been just so many things, the way I react to things, the way that I am, the way that I think, the way that I do, that I've just been like.
So it makes so much sense, but you were hoping.
Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why aren't other people like this? And now I finally get it.
Good Lord, dude. But I also don't like how she speaks about it with such a kind of like finality almost. Like, that's the end. That's the end of it. She knows what to call it now, so that's that. And that's so not the case. And I think we've seen her do that with BPD as well. She just uses it as a final statement to end the conversation. She doesn't realize that just because she has BPD doesn't mean we need to like accommodate her terrible actions for that. That's just ridiculous. Like, no. But we're going to end it here, you guys. What's the date on this
for
one?
attention.
Oh, is this going to be a poem? Oh, Lord. Okay, well, get ready, y'all. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for tuning on in. Really do appreciate y'all. We are going to end it here and we'll carry on. You know the deal. We do have some floppy to catch up with today, but there's been some more stuff with the Gabby, Hannah, and Trisha drama, including Jessie Smiles as well. So I think we'll maybe touch on that later. Maybe. I really enjoyed the conversation that we had regarding Gabby. A lot of y'all's comments as well. Like, it was just felt productive, But let me know your thoughts, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning on in once again. And thank you guys for your well wishes, your understanding. Really, really do appreciate y'all. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care.